Hey everybody, welcome and happy Friday. Memorial Day weekend is here, and this is going to be my last live, at least in terms of a topic for my blog. You may see me here or there over the weekend though, but I just wanted to say hello, and I wanted to go ahead and talk about my top 10 tips for a good night's slumber. The reason I brought this up is because a few nights ago, I actually woke up in the middle of the night and I turned to my phone because I was wide awake and I couldn't get back to sleep, and it took me a good couple of hours to get back to sleep. So I just wanted to talk about ways to really kind of create an atmosphere for good rest that I'm working on myself. So the very first tip I'm going to give you is make sure that your room is really dark, like blind, those blackout curtains or really dark blinds. Make sure that you don't have any kind of alarm clock lights or any other lights, a night light or cell phone lighting or anything of that nature in your room. Personally, I have a Roku that the light stays on in my bedroom, and I have to cover it at night to make my whole room really super dark. That's one of the things that our minds just keep when they're distracted by any kind of lighting. It keeps our brains functioning. It keeps us from being able to shut down. Number two is keep it cool. Keep it very cool in your room, and this is what experts agree, is to keep it between 60 to 70 degrees. I know for me, I keep my house around 70 degrees when I sleep. It's just me. So, I'm able to sleep very nice and comfortably, and then of course I have a comforter on top and everything is good. So keep it nice and cool and comfortable. Bathing before bed, that's tip number 3, because what that does for you, whether it's a shower or relaxing bath, is that heat is going to cause you to have a little bit more relaxation. Think about when you apply heat to your muscles after a workout, how that causes your muscles to relax a little bit. Same kind of theory, just causes your body to say, okay, it's time to shut down. All right, so tip number 4, this is to make sure that you turn off the TV at least 2 hours before you go to bed. That's if you have your TV in your bedroom. The best thing is if you don't have a TV in your bedroom and you just watch it in another room and you shut it off at that 2-hour mark before it's time to go to bed. Maybe do some meditating, maybe do some reading, something of that nature to get your mind ready for slumber. Tip number 5, no coffee after noontime. Everyone's window is a little bit different, but most people, particularly as we get older, that coffee stimulates us so much faster, and we might not even realize it at the moment until we go to lay our heads down for rest, and then we can't sleep or we wake up in the middle of the night. So that's another tip to help you make sure to keep that caffeine cut low after noon. Also, no alcohol. This is tip number 6. Contrary to popular belief, alcohol does not cause you to fall asleep. It might assist some people in falling asleep, but because of its dehydration and some of the other factors within the alcohol, usually produces more thought process going on in your brain, keeps you awake. You might wake up to go to the bathroom. There's a number of ways that alcohol can disturb your rest. So make sure that you keep the alcohol out of the equation. Stop drinking fluids of all kinds at the very minimum 2 hours before bed. But if you can do it even before that, all the better. Make sure you get in your water for the day for sure, but you don't want to be taking in all of your water at 9 o'clock at night because you'll be up the whole night going to the bathroom. And then that's number 7. Number 8, if you do get up in the middle of the night, don't do like I did. Follow this tip. Make sure that you do not check your phone. You do not turn on a light. You do not check your alarm. You don't look at anything that's going to keep your brain distracted, wake your brain up so that you can immediately go back to bed and fall back to sleep. That's where I kind of messed up. Number 9, this is going to be going to bed at the same time every night and trying to wake up at the same time every day. This is what actually helps your circadian rhythms. So if you think about it, if you think about those people who get up at the same time on Saturday and Sunday, it's because your body is into a circadian rhythm. It's into that time, that set time that your body's gotten used to. And that's a really great thing if you can get your body into that state even during the week, so that you don't even have to worry about an alarm clock going off. You know you're going to get up at that same time. Not that you won't need the alarm clock just in case, but it's great to know if you can set those circadian rhythms. And number 10, and this is the final one, this is really about what we talked about the other night about our thoughts and how our thoughts can control our minds. And I know for me, the other night, my thoughts, like I woke up thinking about things I needed to do for work, and I was so distracted that I couldn't get back to sleep. And the truth of the matter is that at that moment, there is nothing I could do that is going to help me with work. So at that moment, the best thing I could do is just turn it over to God. That's what works for me. Pray about it, meditate about it, let it go, and just try to ask God to take away those distractions so I could get to sleep. So those are my top 10 tips for a very restful night, for a nice slumber. And I really hope that those help you out. If you have some extra tips you want to add to that list, feel free to put them in the comments section. I hope in the meantime that you guys have fantastic plans for the weekend, and I can't wait to hear and see all the things that you're doing. Post it on my wall. I want to see. All right, take care. Bye now.